What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a new video for you. We are here going over the April 9th patch notes on JP. So plenty of nice stuff to take a look at. Exciting stuff with Escanor getting UR gear, new banner, new units, new coin shop stuff. Besides that, I wanted to make a quick announcement. Today I'm going to be uploading, I don't know if I'll be doing it in the evening or the night, but I'm going to be uploading the first episode of the Full Counter podcast, and that is the new podcast that I am doing right now with Zenrot and Neo. If you guys don't know who they are, on that podcast video I will have their social medias linked below. But overall, I had a blast streaming it. I did it on Twitch, and I believe I'm going to continue doing it on Twitch every single week, Monday around 7 p.m. EST. So if you guys ever want to hop in and watch the podcast live, it will be there on Monday 7 p.m. on Twitch, and I always have my Twitch link down below. And that's really it. So also, just subscribe if you're new. You know, it doesn't hurt. Gives the boy a little bit of love. And let's get into it. So, two new characters. We're getting Monspeet and Fraudrin. I went over their leaks, right? What their characters did through leaks. And for the most part, everything seems to be on, on par with what I thought. So let's take a look at Fraudrin. First move is Black Air, inflicts Shatter, so it ignores resistance and up to 450% attack on one enemy. So ignores resistance, does 450%. This is the same move if we take a look at Estarossa. No, this one ignores defense. Okay. Does the other one ignore? No, okay. I guess that one ignores defense. If you guys are wondering what the difference between resistance and defense is, resistance is the stat that counters pierce rate or penetration. Resistance is also known as patience if you guys were playing JP earlier. But he ignores patience, not defense. Pretty important. And then decent amount of damage. This is always, these numbers always rank 3 moves. Skill 2, Full Bloom. Taunts enemies and reflects 100% of the damage taken for 2 turns. So he taunts for 2 turns, and then whenever he gets hit, he reflects 100% of the damage taken. Now, the problem is, this is a golden card, and 100% damage is not that much. Now you really have to just build him like HP defense and just stack HP beyond all imagining and pray, right? He doesn't have any lifesteal in his kit. I don't know how I feel about this move. I have to see it in action. The only person with a reflect is Taizu, and I don't think it's that good. But Dark Explosion, 630% depletes 3 ultimate gauge. We've seen this ultimate before. Nothing amazing. It's not bad. Passive/unique inferiority. When the hero dies, remove debuffs from all allies and fill their ultimate gauge to max. Now this, on the other hand, is a pretty good move. Pretty good passive. We have units that have very, very strong ultimates. This can work out pretty well. I'm wondering who would be a nice comp to run this with. But I'm pretty sure Fraudrin is going to see some play, just because people are going to be curious as to what, funny comps they can come up with. So it seems like they're going to be adding him the same way that they did Melascula and Gallon, where they had a pack as well as add him to the coin shop. And then Monspeet, Flame Ball, inflicts weak point. So this is the same move as Jericho, same exact multipliers, I'm pretty sure. Then the second skill is Blackfire. Now, during the video where I was predicting the leaks and the moves, I was hoping that this move would be Escanor's Ignite move, but it's not. Now, I have mixed feelings about this move. So Blackfire inflicts damage equal to 360% for one enemy, and depletes 2 ultimate gauge orbs. Deletes 2 skills, so it randomly deletes skills except for ultimate moves. And then the ultimate is Hellfire Bird, removes stances from all enemies and inflicts damage equal to 280%, applies 2 ignite effects for 4 turns. Now, the whole thing about weak point is you need someone to apply debuffs. And I was really hoping that he would be a self-sustained unit that could do that. And if this move applied Ignite, I could easily see this Monspeet being like a top 5 characters in the game. But that's not the case. It's like, it's okay, right? The move is fine. It depletes 2 ultimate gauge and deletes 2 skills. I don't really care too much about the deletes 2 skills. It does kind of screw up, but it's just an RNG thing, right? Like, deleting 2 skills is just pure RNG. It can do absolutely nothing, or it can do good. The ultimate gauge depletion is fine. I do like that. Now, the passive is where things kind of get better. Master of Hellfire increases damage dealt by 100% if attacking enemies with Ignite debuffs. This means that he is going to rely heavily on people who can apply Ignite. And one of our best Ignite applying users are Escanor. So, you might even see him paired with Demon Meliodas. I might make like a Return of Demon Meliodas to PvP video. But overall, I think he'll be fine. He's probably going to be middle of the pack towards the top of middle of the pack when it comes to units, or the bottom end of good units. I think his kit is very nice. His commandment is allies and enemies will not gain ultimate gauge from using skills in PvP. Now, if you pair him with Fraudrin, right? And you can have a pretty fun comp right there. But moving on, this is what I'm actually excited about. This banner right here, big thanks for comeback milestone. This banner is a banner with every single coin shop unit we have in the game, and it's 7%! It's great! It is insane. You can do up to 10 multis on this banner, and we've had a banner like this once before on JP when the game first came out. We had a 7% banner with all the sins, or it was just sins at the time, right? Not all the sins, because Escanor didn't exist, but the banner was insane. 7% is more than double the rates, and it's a good number, right? It's a solid number that you can like reasonably or consistently get SSRs with. So, if you do not have these units at 6-6, because the coin shop units are the ideal units to have at 6-6 ultimate, this banner is absolutely a must summon for, in my opinion. I have, of all of these, like, the sins themselves, the only person I don't have 6-6 is Bond. And even then, having 6 of these 11 units fully maxed out, I am still going to do all 10 multis on this banner. I think it is a complete waste if you skip on it. However, it is pretty much a big trap banner because I know they're going to give us something for Golden Week. And this is a big trap. But if you can afford to do a multi or 2 on this banner, I'm going all 300 gems in. I would do it, personally. But like I said, it's probably going to be a trap banner. I want the coins and I want to max out all the commandments, because unlike the sins, who are 7 coins discounted to 5, the commandments are 10 coins discounted to 7. And getting dupes of those is way more valuable than the sins. Also, we've yet to get a Lost Vein Meliodas, what do you call him? Fate partner, and I'm pretty sure it will end up being Bond. But if it isn't Bond, if it is Bond, then having a Nunchuck Bond maxed out is super important. Now, moving on, these are the packs that I was referring to. We got the Fraudrin pack and the Monspeet pack. They're going to be the same thing. It's like 88 USD. I really don't recommend buying these. It's not worth it. You know, you can get them whenever they show up in the coin shop. New battle event. AP pots will take it. Nice. New engravable character Escanor. Escanor right now can hit like 45k CC with no UR gear, which is insane. Because I have, for example, my Meliodas with full UR gear has about 45k CC. And it's like the same thing with my Merlin with UR gear has about 45k CC. Now, getting this guy UR gear will prop him up to around 50k CC. And that is absolutely insane. In terms of what gear to run on him, I'm running HP defense gear because his base stats are so high that he will kill you whether or not he's running attack defense or HP defense. His ultimate will one-shot you. His just Cruel Sun into a regular smackdown is going to kill you either way. So you might as well go for the revivability aspect of it. Now, for balancing changes, we've had this a couple times where whenever they introduce a new mechanic to a game, or to the game, if they see that it is being underused, they will revamp the mechanic, and Ignite was one of those, right? So, you can see here, for skills that remove buffs on a single enemy, the following change is made to the rank 1 skill. And a perfect example of this is Green Elizabeth, right? I can't type in green. That's not a thing. Green Elizabeth. This move removes buffs for one enemy and inflicts damage equal to 300%. So what is this doing? It's saying that the rank 1 skill only did this. Now it is going to remove buff for one enemy on top of 220%. So every single rank will remove buffs. It is a very, very massive buff. And we can see who it affects right here. Yo, the homie Rimaru's getting buffed! Let's go! Okay. Now, bug fixes. I think we're getting to the end of the point where we don't really care as much. Fix an issue where heroes don't care. Fix an issue, don't care. Don't care, don't care. 2 characters added to the gacha pool. We got Fraudrin and Arthur. Lost Vein Meliodas is not being added. Compensation for Geared PvP Season 1 error. Okay, so if you were playing the day of the game going live this week, you know, once it finished maintenance, they had a very big bug with PvP where the, what do you call it, the rule was not working properly. It was supposed to be 50% more defense related stats, but it was actually the opposite. It was like 50% less defense related stats, and people were just dying in one turn to like 2 moves. So they're pretty much saying if you use anything during that time, you will be compensated for it. That's really it for this update video. Like I said, 2 most exciting things are the Escanor UR engraving and the banner for me personally. I do want to test out this Monspeet really, really badly. So that is one thing that I will be doing. And besides that, that's really it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, consider liking and subscribing. See you around for more content, of course. And peace out.